So, welcome to the group cohesion revision screencast for A2 Sports Psychology. Look at groups. The first question that we need to know is around how a group would form. So, this is research by a guy called Tuckman, and there are 4 stages which you should be able to easily name. So, write those in now. I'm hoping you've remembered that we've got these 4 rhyming words: forming, storming, norming and performing. So the first one is where the group comes together, and then we get, out of that we get some conflict around people fighting over roles, so that's storming. Once we get some level of stability, we get norming, and then when everyone starts to work towards the same goal, the team success, that is performing. So cohesion. You need to know a definition of cohesion and the 2 types. So write those in now. So we have task cohesion and we have social cohesion. Task cohesion, how we work together to achieve a task or a goal. And social cohesion, how well we interact and support with each other and communicate with each other. Social cohesion more kind of off the pitch. A question that we need to be able to answer is whether both types of cohesion are important, or is one more important than the other. So if we look at the type of a question, there are various answers, and there's various ways this question might get asked around task and social cohesion. So just some answers that you can have up your sleeve. So obviously communication is a big part of what we're talking about, and having good coordination between the players. The fact that task cohesion can help social cohesion and vice versa, so social cohesion can help task cohesion, so they can affect each other and help each other hopefully. However, task cohesion is seen as the most important. If we can only have one, task cohesion is more important than having social, because task is what actually happens on the pitch, and that's the most important thing, even if we don't really like each other off it. But obviously both is preferable. And just another factor, that success is often a vital factor that actually leads to cohesion and not the other way around. So Karen's model for cohesion is a big model in terms of this topic, and you need to know the 4 main factors that we get from Karen's model. And if you can, get an example for each of the 4. So these are all factors that affect cohesion, and obviously they can affect cohesion in a positive or a negative way. So we've got firstly personal factors over here, things like the motivation levels and personalities of the players within the team. We have environmental factors, so the size of the group and things like facilities available. External threats, things like the media that might be a threat to the team. We have leadership factors, which is whether the leader's behaviour or style fits with the group. And we have team factors. So that probably more examples from this box. So the interactiveness of the sport. So more interactive sport will affect the cohesion. So sports like basketball, football, etc., where we need to interact with each other. Previous success, as we've just mentioned, can be a big impact on cohesion. And another good one to mention is team stability. So if we keep the same players for a number of years maybe, then we get more stability and therefore develop better cohesion. So you can see from the letters that just something that can help you remember this is that we get, for the 4 factors, we get PELT. So personal, environmental, leadership and team factors. So here's a question around Karen's model. When it says antecedents, it gives you factors in brackets. An antecedent is something that affects something. So you can see that we've got quite a lot of the examples that we've just talked about from the size of the group, from environments. I've just highlighted in the letters here, the ability levels, etc., of the group, of the players, the team factors, so that in that interactiveness, another team factor in terms of the stability that we talked about, the external threats from environment, and satisfaction as well of the players, and then that previous success team factor, as well as the leadership. So how do we develop group cohesion? Just remember that these are team methods that you're going to do with the team. We want to develop the group cohesion as a team, so we would set team goals. We would give out roles and responsibilities within the team, have team meetings, so it's all, you can see it's all to do with the whole team as one. Having an identity around a certain vision or a way that we play, or the kit that we wear, or the way that we behave. Avoiding cliques, developing the social cohesion, so that might be eating out together, for example, team bonding activities, practicing our tactics, which develops the task cohesion, and again using the video for the same purposes. So just a last question to kind of bring this all together. So this is a discuss question. You can see a cohesive group's always more successful. So it links in the factors around task and social. You can see how we get a definition for task and a definition for social. And the fact that success can come from task cohesion only, but task cohesion is more important. But generally, it's more success when we get both together.